What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Xrp YouTube channel, the only crypto channel you're ever going to need to make some serious money. So let's jump on in with crypto market cap, 930 billion. So we are 10 billion up from yesterday. So 10 billion is quite a lot, but obviously in the grand scheme of crypto, not that big. So moving on, what we got Bitcoin over 19,000 there. We got nearly 1% the past 24 hours, looking very good there. And obviously Ethereum as well, we have moved just a little bit more. So as you can see, pretty much sideways movements, not really much happening there. So let's jump on over to the crypto bubbles real quickly. You can see there Xrp is the biggest, is the biggest winner of today, 7%, 20% over the week. Looking very good for Xrp right there. Looking good for HNT as well. So they've had a bit of a pump over the past couple of days as well. Proof of work, Ethereum looking very bad. Doesn't seem to be much hash rate going on there, so it's not looking very good for Ethereum proof of work for the future. Not looking good there, guys, not looking good. Litecoin, we don't like Litecoin. Dot doing work there, cake. BTC 2%, ADA's up a little bit as well for the Vassal fork anticipation. We got HBAR 2%, looking very, very good there. Ape has already risen last week as well, you can see there. We are definitely not at an all-time high, but we are definitely at a local high, should we call it. Okie dokie, so let's jump on over to the Bitcoin chart. This is the 4-hour chart of Bitcoin. As you can see there, it's just been a little bit of a sideways movement in the past 24 hours. We were down here, but now we've moved up a little bit. We did get up to 19.5 and we came back down to 19.2. So moving on, what have we got in the news today? Could Hong Kong's monetary authority launch CBDC help digital yuan go global? So a lot of these CBDCs have to pretty much go global eventually, you know, because they're going to be traded just as Forex is traded right now. So I just see these as stable coins, basically backed by a lot more than stable coins are backed by at the moment. So I do have a bit of an article there. US draft plans to ban algorithmic stablecoins for 2 years. I did do a bit of research into this one. I think this is only the 2 coin systems in the algorithmic stablecoins, stuff like Terra Luna. But things like DAI is going to be fine, I do believe. So this is a really interesting one, ban on algorithmic stablecoins. So I think the ban on algorithmic stablecoins is basically for these reasons, for CBDC reasons. So CBDCs are coming thick and fast, guys. They are coming thick and fast. Eventually, the world will be run by CBDCs, central bank digital currencies. So basically government-owned stablecoins is what they are. So moving on, Coinbase hands out ENS usernames to simplify wallet transactions. I've been waiting for this for a long time. So now we can have, acecrypto.eth as my wallet address rather than 049x hash. That's not my wallet address, but you know where I'm coming from. So I think anything that's going to make cryptocurrencies easier is bullish, and I do think usernames is very bullish. So I think that's going to enable more people to understand where they're sending their monies rather than just a random wallet addresses being terrified to press the send button. So I do think this is very good. Announced that it would be handing out free name.coinbase.id. So acecrypto.coinbase.id would probably be my wallet address if I wanted it to. So very, very interesting there. I like the looks of that. Oh, no way, I just did that. Anyway, moving on. CBDC wars, why the US must create its own stablecoin to compete with China. They are basically creating their own stablecoin and they're using XRP to do it, essentially, or to help them out with it. So basically it's going to be the US digital dollar will be coming out very, very shortly in the next 2 years, I'd imagine. So what is this going to mean? Basically, it's going to mean a lot of control, but it's also going to mean a lot of stability. So stability is what we're craving in the industry. We do need a little bit more regulation and stability, and we don't really need the regulation that comes with it in terms of usability of the cryptocurrencies. So like I was saying yesterday, if someone has diabetes or something and they might buy too many chocolate bars for this week, basically you won't be able to spend your digital dollars anymore because obviously the government will have banned you from doing so because it's against your healthcare, your basically your basic health needs. So there'll be a lot of different things. Criminals won't be able to catch buses. It'll be very similar to how it is in China at the moment. Very oppressed, let's put it that way, but it'll take a couple of years for that to come into play. But for the start, as I do see security in terms of stablecoins and CBDCs. Moving on, Ethereum's Vitalik Buterin has a layer 3 vision to unleash the full power of crypto. Layer 3. So we've got layer 1, which would be obviously Ethereum, layer 2, which is things like Algorand and Matic. What does he mean by layer 3? Arguing this could serve different purposes. leaving scale. Oh, okay, I get it. So a layer 3 will be something different to a layer 2, which won't focus on scalability, which will maybe focus on security or decentralization, or maybe another one of those, the 3 trifectas. Surely we can scale even more by building a layer 3 protocol that adds anchors into the layer 2 for security and adds even more scalability on top of that. So this is a very good idea, Vitalik Buterin. I do think it's a very good idea. A layer 3 sitting over the top. Very, very good there. Revolut expands, adding 29 crypto tokens, including Dogecoin. So you can now buy a decent amount of cryptocurrencies on Revolut. So Revolut is basically a digital bank, an online bank. Essentially what it is. They can say they're not, but that is basically what they are. So there's loads of stuff out at the moment. Dogecoin, Sol, AVAX, Shiba Inu for some reason. So there's basically a lot more on offer to buy, essentially. You're better off on Coinbase, realistically, to hold your cryptocurrencies, but it's nice to see that Revolut is actually expanding into cryptocurrencies. So we've got basically the Coin Corner partners with Seed Group to offer Bitcoin trading in Dubai. So we want the Dubai money coming into cryptocurrencies, because obviously the oil money, we want that into cryptocurrencies as fast as possible. And I think that'll be massively, massively bullish in the long term. So I do think this is good news. Dubai, obviously we know, very, very interested. And to be honest, I think they only want Bitcoin at the moment. They're not interested in other coins. They're not interested in Ethereum. They only want the Bitcoin. Very interesting. The Cardano Vassal fork, now 24 hours away. Nobody really cares. Sorry about that. Cardano, nobody really cares about this new fork. The Ethereum fork came out and nobody really cared about that in the grand scheme of things. So what makes people think that people will care about this one? I'm not a big lover of Cardano, as we already know, guys. But yeah, that's my opinion on that one. I don't believe it's going to make a difference. XRP gains 20% in a week as $3 billion flow into market cap despite prolonged SEC lawsuit. So yeah, basically Ripple are currently being used, well, XRP, not Ripple. They're going to be currently used in Japan, Japanese banks, Japanese banking sector. By 2025, they reckon most Japanese banks will use XRP. Very, very bullish there. So what I think is going to happen is an on and off ramp using XRP. So basically you'll start off in digital dollars or digital yen or whatever, and then you'll go onto XRP to complete the transaction across borders, and then we'll go back into digital dollars or yuan on the other side. So that's what I believe is going to happen with XRP. We are getting closer to the lawsuit ending. Hopefully there is a bit of clarity, which is nice to see. So hopefully we will see an end to this nonsense with the SEC. They are calling for a judgment summary, which basically means we want answers now. We're not going to give you any more evidence, any more information. We literally want we want this now. We want the confirmation now. So the last thing, obviously, is the algorithmic stable coins. So let me know what you think down in the comments below, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. Make sure you smash those like buttons on all the different social medias. A link should be in the description. We're up to 58 subscribers on YouTube now, so we are climbing slowly but surely. I will be live on TikTok roughly about 5:30, 6 o'clock, with new content on Instagram every day, including little bits of my life. So if you do want to see what's going on in my life, you're more than welcome to. So this is where I went to Milan a couple of days ago. Fantastic, fantastic time. So thank you very much for joining me today, guys, and we'll see you in the next video.